man. It is July 1st. Oh, man, through another month. Boy, they go fast sometimes. 2022. Headed to this W2. Boy, it's been a bear this week. Plus, I've been sick. But I'm battling it, and I think it's about over. Right on, right on, right on. We're going to talk about today. I'm going to do a full-time. If you're working full-time, a lot of these tips will also work for part-time. But this is designed to help people who work full-time, baby. It don't have to be full-time every single day. Just you occasionally might just work full-time, right? Number one, you got to get up with the chickens. You got to get up early. Last Saturday, man, I got a $44 shopping order with $53 with incentives at 7:05 in the morning, right? It was a first come, first served delivery. Just make sure you got the app on. You don't have to be even in your area, but you got to be within striking distance of it. But yeah, got to get up early. Number two, hey man, more and more what I've seen recently is a lot of times the first order, the first magic orders are the orders they hand to you once an hour. In St. Louis here, it's about 20 minutes after the hour, then you pick them up at quarter till the hour, right? I call them the magic hour delivery. So the first magic order they offer you a lot of time, they're trying to do a sneaky. They're trying to give you something that you are scared not to take. You know, one of those $19 8-mile deliveries, 2 stops. Nah, decline. Hey man, if you're in a rural area or something like that, or one of these areas that you might not ever get another delivery, hey man, maybe you got to take that. I'm talking about in a busy area, somewhat like St. Louis. You know, no, decline. You'll find out sometimes the second order will be just like the first one, but that third order, a lot of the time, baby, it's going to be like a $26 order. Sometimes you even got to wait till the fourth delivery. I know what you're thinking. What about my acceptance rate? Well, mine's 38. I mean, I got to raise it 2 points. I don't even know how it works. I declined so many deliveries last week, and somehow my acceptance rate went up. Whatever. When it starts affecting how much money I'm making, I'm going to take a more serious look at it. Right now, I'm making more money than I've ever made doing gig work ever. So, right on. Number 3 tip, items are so important right now. A lot of the stores are all bogged down. You know, they're understaffed, all that stuff. So items are very important. You want to, when you get a chance, and there's several orders to choose from, you want to get in there and look at the items, right? And what you want to find is stuff like 18 items, 20 items, 25 items, all the way up to 30 items is probably okay. And then the next delivery will probably be like 8 or 9, 10, 15 items, something like that. You want to stay away from anything over 30 or even in the 30s, really, and 40, 50 items and stuff like that. Unless it pays $35. I wouldn't even touch those, right? Got to pay at least $35. But you really want to stay this way, you know, in the 20s, in the teens, you know, stuff like that. Human nature is they're going to bring that stuff out first. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So let's I'm going to give you a scenario. Let's say one item pays $29. One order pays $29, right? And it's got 35 items, 20 items. And then there's another one that pays 26. It's got 17 items and 7 items. Take the 26, baby. Take the 26 all day long. You're going to get your stuff faster. You're going to get delivered faster. You're going to get another delivery. Because that's another thing I'm going to tell you. And don't wait around for those magic hour deliveries. What you got to do is find those hidden gems, baby. You got to find those hidden gems. I can't tell you the good deliveries I find in amongst the .com orders. You know, most of them are 12 orders, you know, $45 for 46 miles, whatever. Yeah. I'm going to leave those for you young people. That's what I'm going to do. I'm way too lazy to do all that, baby. But then all in the middle, $26, 2 orders, 5 miles, accept. Now, they might not be there right away, but as time passes, they're going to sneak them in there. They're going to do a sneaky again, but it's going to be something good, right? I get shopping orders out of those all the time, stuff like that. We're not going to talk about shopping orders that much because we just don't get them, but they are the best deliveries. You don't have to depend on Walmart to get your stuff for you. Now, I haven't seen a really big shopping order in a long time. I haven't done a shopping order that was more than 30 items in weeks and weeks, maybe months. So that really, but I wish I just did shopping orders all day. I'm hoping with this holiday, they might give us a few more. The last holiday they did not. So, blah blah blah. But yeah, the shopping order is the best. But my waypoint is look for the hidden gems in amongst the .com orders, because a lot of times if you're waiting around for that magic hour delivery, you're going to be disappointed. It's going to be 20, 25 miles away. So, and then we already discussed the first one they're going to offer you is probably going to be something that you're almost scared not to take. That $20 9-mile 2-stop delivery. You might have to choose between 2 or 3, and what's that going to do? It's going to lower your acceptance rate. I'd rather find that hidden gem among the .com orders and keep rolling and higher acceptance rate, right? Let's say you get delivered, right? I get delivered. I get to the store. I've already picked a low item delivery. They bring it right out. I leave the store at 5:45, right? Something like that. And then I'm delivered almost by 6 o'clock. What am I going to do? Wait 45 minutes for another delivery? I'm going to get offered it at 20 after, and then I'm going to have to wait the 45 minutes to pick it up. What am I going to do for 45 minutes? Guess I could run a DoorDash delivery or something. But no. Again, I want to keep busy. I want to keep rolling. What am I looking for? I'm looking for what I call a fast break delivery. A fast break delivery is something that pays, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 even. It might only be one delivery, just a few items. That's important too, because you want to get that stuff quick. That only goes about 3 or 4 miles, man. Yeah, knock that out real quick. And still be available for what I call the rejected orders. So a lot of times people take orders, right, and they got an apartment number on there. Oh baby, they have an apartment number on there, and they go, it even might be the 3rd floor or something, or the 2nd floor or something like that. They go, oh no, I'm not doing that. And I tell you what, I get a lot of those because I'm keeping busy. So I might get into like 6. The next hour might be after I've done a fast break delivery. I've already made $45 in that hour, and then I get another delivery pays $30 an hour, but it's got that apartment number. Man, apartment numbers don't scare me. They stink. They stink sometimes, especially when it's the 3rd floor, especially when they have water and stuff, whatever. Especially when they have a bunch of items. I get it. But you know what? 5 or 10 minutes after you got it done, you got that money, baby. You forgot all about it. By the next day, you really forgot all about it. You know what I mean? And it's good exercise for a fat guy like me. So I make a lot of money on rejected orders from other people. Tell you that right now. And then sometimes it's not near as bad as what they thought it was. I tell you that right now. Sometimes it's way worse than I thought it was, though, too. But don't let his apartment number scare you. Hey, if it's order ready, don't let a bunch of items scare you. A lot of times you're just backing up to the front porch. But the problem with the big items is that you got a big chance of it not being ready. Then you got to go through you got to lower your drop. I guess that would be raise your drop rate, and then you got to hope there's another delivery there and all that. Because what happens when there's 40, 50 some items. I'm talking about especially right now, all the stores understaffed and all that stuff. This week is a good example. How many people are they going to have working this weekend? I would assume they'll have less than normal. I'm hoping there'll be less drivers than normal too. But I'm working. I'm hoping to get that great big incentive for sure, right? But what's going to happen when you get those 40 or 50 items deliveries, even if it pays $35, when you go to hit accept and then you get the order, you know what's going to say? Getting ready. You know what getting ready means? A lot of the time, it means not getting ready. And you gotta consider all that. And when you get a getting ready delivery that has 40 or 50 items, sometimes it'll be ready. Sometimes it will. But when you get one of those getting ready, you got to consider giving that back. We talked about the one-stop, higher paying orders, right? A lot of times, what are those? Those are express orders, right? Now, you got to keep the express order down for sure. Here's a big tip. Hey, if something's going like, pays $20 and it's going 2.3 miles, and that's probably, and it pays that good, it's probably an express order, right? So the items are so important. If it's 30 or 40 items, don't take that. They don't even start on those express orders until somebody takes it, right? So it's gonna be 30 or 40 items. You're gonna take it, and it's gonna say getting ready for sure. And what does getting ready mean? It means not getting ready. I mean, we all know that, right? So on those orders, what's so important, and I've already made this point, but it's important enough to make again, low items. Got to be 15, 17 or less, right? Some 20 or less, people, on an order like that, because they can pick 20 pretty quick. They can't pick 30 and above very quick. You're going to be waiting. Now, if you want to spend your time waiting, then do that. But the idea behind those kind of deliveries is you want to do those to keep moving. That, you want to do those to get, so you're not depending on just the magic hour deliveries, man. You don't want to just depend on those. Oh, that will disappoint you so much. I mean, you got to be a little careful. One of the most, on a slow day, one of the most disappointing things that can happen to you is that you turn down a delivery and then you don't get nothing else. I get that. I understand that. And it's disheartening for sure. It makes you just want to go home. I understand all that. And man, one thing about working full time, here's a really big tip. I hope people are still watching. But it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? Through the day, you're going to have issues. Last Saturday, I had a guy was putting a bag of birdseed in my car. Boom, it exploded, right? Went all over the ground. Thank God he didn't get in my car, right? The very next delivery. So he's got to go get the birdseed. I got to wait for it. The very next delivery, there's some candles, right? And the bottom of the grocery bag broke as I pulled them out of the thing. As I pulled them out of the blue thing. I pulled it out of the blue thing, boom, broke. So luckily again, it didn't get in my car, nothing. But I had to wait for them to go get the candles. Things are going to happen. Orders are going to cancel. You're going to have orders not be ready sometimes. I pulled up to 2 stores last week, and both two separate stores. And you'll find out which stores are famous for it. They only got one person working, and sometimes I have 13 cars in the parking lot. There's stores I stay away from. Here in the South region, that's what I've been working mostly with lately. I don't go to the Telegraph store very often. I don't go to the Shrewsbury store very often. Maplewood didn't have all those incentives last week. I would stay away from the Maplewood store. They are really famous for only having one loader. Hey, last week Fenton only had one loader for a good percentage of time. Fenton is kind of a mess. I don't go down to High Ridge, and I would. I mean, it's closer to my house than a lot of the stores. I would do High Ridge, but I got tip baited down there for 3 orders in a row, and I don't know what's going on down there, but after that happens, I'm a little hesitant to go down there. Probably should let that go. I probably should let that go. But you got to keep the faith, man. You got to keep the faith. 2 weeks ago, all the stores were bogged down. They were trying out that new system, which they abandoned. But man, it was rough. Golly, it was rough. But I still made $483 that day. I can't tell you how many times, especially part-time recently. Last Friday, a week ago today, man, I didn't get ordered till like 6 o'clock, it seemed like. And I still made $137. at the end of the day, man, those numbers are going to come in. They're going to be okay. You know, got to keep the faith. Got to roll with the punches. You got to understand there's going to, in a full-time day, there's going to be peaks. There's going to be valleys. Things are going to happen. You just got to roll with the punches. You just got to have faith that at the end of the day, those numbers are going to come in. And, you know, for me personally, they come in about 95% of the time, maybe even way higher than that. When I work full time, out of the last 8 months, I missed $300 like 3 or 4 times. Recently, the last 4 or 5 times that I've really worked a full time day, I've made $400, and then 3 Saturdays in a row, I'm averaging over $500. Now, I got 2 incentives for Saturday already, but I haven't got a big one. And maybe that's because I'm scared. It's because I haven't worked this week because I've been sick. But man, I feel a lot better today. Got a little headache, but other than that, I feel good. Ready to make some of this money. I definitely plan on working tonight, and then really hitting it hard Saturday and Sunday. I do have to work at the W-2 Monday. You know, it's just the way it is, what we deal with. You don't get too many days off. I think I get paid double. So I'm good with that. You want to pay me double? Yeah, I'll work. And then I plan on working Monday this week too. Kind of like instead of working 4 days during the week, I'm working a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday deal. As long as I can stay feeling good. Yeah, I got some kind of summer sinus deal. I hope you haven't got it because it stinks. Let's get this money, Sunny. A lot of good tips. If anybody's got a lot more, man, put them in the comments.